So when you're speaking on that stuff, if we're on the oil leak train here, we already mentioned turbo pedal. That was
Right.
common oil leak. We already mentioned the high pressure oil pump in the lines. It's external, pretty obvious if it happens. Moving on to the oil cooler. The only really other super common leak on these would be the oil dipstick adapter.
Yep, that's a big one. That's a big one. So there are some billet plugs out there. Some people knock the factory one into the pan and just let it chill. I wouldn't suggest you do it, just professionally speaking. Dorman does make a kit to put new O-rings on it. Honest to God, it doesn't seem to be a 100% fix a lot of the time. It's just very difficult to get that O-ring sealed perfectly. It's very difficult to get that thing tightened back down. Technically, you could glue it if you wanted to, or silicone it.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's a big common one. It's something that if you can avoid even pulling the dipstick, I don't know why this shouldn't work this way, but if you can even avoid pulling it, that seems to help. I've seen them get pulled and reinstalled, and that should have nothing to do with the little adapter on the side of the pan, but it does for some reason, and they'll start to leak.
Yeah, it's just, any stress on that sheet metal. It's a sheet metal pan, the way that thing's bolted up.
Yeah.
And we see a lot of people over tighten the nut and try to flex the pan, and that causes some issues too.
Right.
But just making sure you're working clean when you're resealing stuff like that, and you'll be all right.